through your own level of courage to see that you have come to shine your grace on a planet that has long seen horror as your gift to this world, to then share much of your healing techniques that are designed to heal in rapid rates of being. There are those of you that are specialized in crystal healing, those able to speak extraterrestrial languages, those that create conscious artwork, those that are great communicators, those of you that create music. These are all connected to why you have been chosen to come here among the many volunteers that signed up to be on the earth at this time, to then transfer many lifetimes of hard work into the ascension path, into this final one now, by your will. Those that are not ready to make this jump in evolution in this lifetime, that are not aware or have not been preparing for ascension will simply not make it this lifetime around. Similar to a train or airplane that takes off, and the result is to have more lifetimes in the meantime until such souls choose to either ascend in a future lifetime, or to decide to keep in duality for as long as a soul chooses to. There is no force from who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light. All of our collective higher conscious beings have much wisdom to impart to you still in such an unfolding process, and this is how you feel such deep connections that are layered in your experiences as the light. With enough insight about the new earth, you are able to create dramatic changes that alter the history of your world forever, and this takes you into entrances that are sacred, that show you the special nature of your being. Never has there been a time to access your multidimensional self, and to be highly accessing such energy portals, gateways, and an inner knowing that you expand into in being your true self is sacred. Such a reality has shown you that it takes you through a tremendous amount of effort on your part to keep upholding your own expansions that make a reality for bliss a natural passageway. Through your heavy amounts of dedication to your light paths, then you are seeing that there are no stops to how far you are climbing in your ascension reality, as this is a reality that you create daily with your acceptance more of who you are. You are a light source that is multi-dimensionally existing beyond all of time, and to know this more is to welcome in your evolved self into your daily life experience, in being more present. This presence then comes forth in the results of many creative creations that are endless in nature, where you are seeing how creatively you are able to express yourself into a unification of the highest dimensions allowed in your physical body now. You are now witnessing how this is all coming together to manifest a more focused way of being, where you are consciously awakened to how you came here, and how you are to complete your missions. As you are united more into a system of peace, then this brings you the joy of a pure being, where you are releasing those souls from your path that no longer vibrate with your awareness as being focused on source. There is much magic that goes into working together, and not having to physically see one another, as this is how these transmissions are made for you. As those of you able to see multi-dimensionally beyond 3D can in truth see how we look. As one galactic crew we are part humanoid, and those of you from our ground crew fit in perfectly with humans in how you look, and in knowing your extraterrestrial roots, then you remain centered in your missions. There will be many that will look over this information, and try and analyze it with the 3D mind. Try and use these words to come up with how this process works, and that is not important. It is not a 3D mind that makes these words, it is a multidimensional state of presence that does. As you see that most humans stuck in duality will say, theories you talk about, seems cool, but I think a lot of it is not real, and I don't really care about extraterrestrials. When your vibration is lowered, then the reality of who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians is often lost in fear, in not seeing the clear connections to how important that is to actually realize now. To know that you are from the stars removes all doubt in the life outside of this world, as you are that life. You are that source that has traveled in energy vortexes to get here on this earth. When you are creating more quality work, then you will see major results from this, and it is not about chasing to get attention, and not always will you see a large crowd gather around you when you talk about unconditional love. You are rare in that those of you that are ascending are gathering enough awareness, centering, and an unveiling process to be more aligned with frequencies that pour into your chakra alignments. You notice if you go up to most humans and start to talk about ascension, they will say often with ego, "Sounds religious, I don't know about that, sounds a bit crazy if you ask me, too fictional, sounds bogus," and the list goes on. You can then see who are the souls that are stuck in duality, and which are activated, aware, and focused on creating such a reality for themselves. You notice that you are sensitive to energy and being from the stars, while this is all based in your intuitive knowing, in your centering state of more comfort in connecting more into your star-rooted nature. As these transmissions continue, then you see pathways that are sacred that manifest into your reality more, then giving you surges of an eternal nature that is from your multidimensional self. Being that you are from the stars, you are here to lead the way for all of those humans choosing to be ascended in this lifetime, and not to have everyone follow what you are doing, but to create uniquely as their own leader. When you are seeing that you had what it takes inside of you all along to be a leader on the earth, you will see many workers for the light come in and out of your life, in seeing connections, and then leading their own ways. At times you will notice that you need to allow each soul to develop themselves, and their own centering into more light to reach deeper mastery, just how you have all been able to. No one is forcing you to create your light work. It is from your own choice, from your own expansion to see that you are glorious in your own light, to then see that as you take your ascension process more seriously, you ascend even more. All of these messages have been to show you an upgraded state of your own embrace, to help you to fuel your own inner awakened states of being. Such a joyous reality is how you are accepting that you have enough vibrancy to enter deeper into your auric fields with more purity, with a continuous rise in frequencies. Your acceptance of such a role is your magical entrance into your abundance in the earth now. It is not a waiting time to see how the earth will eventually come, as that will not work. What will, and is working, is your awareness to be in the earth now. In your inner merging more with Source, in your shifting to your intuitive heart center, less in ego mind. We stand in the center of unity. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Council. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.